Alright, here we are, a video on where I'm actually finding all of these stones. The creek. Um, so I have a project in mind where I want to build a stone wall around a straw bale garden, so I can kind of fortify it against creatures, and also I just kind of want to play with a bunch of big blocks of stones. So here's the creek, and here are some large rocks that I want to use in the future. Like this thing down there looks really good. Just create kind of a limestone. I believe a lot of this is limestone. I mean, I'm going to do a video. Bring some phosphoric acid down here from gardening to test some of these. I saw this today, which I love. My area is filled with fossils. At some point I will try to identify a bunch of these. There was a point where I was a tutor for a student and we had to do earth science, and the reference materials show the bedrock of the areas of New York State. And when I found out that the bedrock of where I live is Ordovician, I kind of fell in love with looking for fossils. So here's my rock pile. I will go through a bunch of these. I've already set these aside. I think different types of Arcos, sandstones, predominantly siltstones. I'll go over more how to figure out what these are, figure out a siltstone. I think I've got a pretty good identification key for it. So we'll swing back around and check out the stones that I have. I do want to crack a few of these open for good reason. I believe this is a quartz arenite sandstone, but it's super white. So I want to crack this open in the center at least, or at least, you know, it's stained from being in the creek. So I want to crack this one open. I'll just start with this. And you can kind of see kind of maybe stratification. I guess that's what that would be called. You know, maybe it was deposited like this at some point. I believe this is an Arcos. When I look at this under 60 magnification, you see very fine grains. It's a pinkish color because if it is an Arcos, it was broken down from a potassium feldspar rich granite. Now with this, I have an idea that the grains themselves were transported kind of farther away from its source erosion because of how kind of well sorted everything is. The particle size is small, and it's all kind of very similar. If it had were eroded in place, there'd be a gradation of larger grains to smaller grains. So an Arcos sandstone. I won't crack this open because I think, number one, it's super, super dense. So I'm not sure I'd really be successful with it. But I might employ these for building the stone walls. Let's see. Yeah, let's do... This one's kind of obvious. This one. I tried very hard to figure out what this is. I don't really feel that I'm successful. Whenever I see something like this, I just go, oh, it's some sort of plagioclase or something like that. But up close, this is it's kind of light yellow and tabular. But there are grains in part of this like sand type grains, but then there are small square cleavages as well. So I'm kind of dumbfounded, but I have a good feeling this thing will just break really easy. So I'm excited for that. Here's a close-up. It's probably not the best, but there's that. Try to flip it. Okay, and real quick, I am just going to smash this thing with a hammer. I have a feeling it's going to break apart fairly easy. Oops. Oh, maybe, oh, there it is. Alright, not as easy as I thought. Should have brought something down here to collect this and then grind it up later, which I might do. So it will break easy. There's that. Let's go for this. This is just classic quartz arenite sandstone. I mean, to me, from when I was looking at it, it's just a lot of small quartz grains. I love this stuff for some reason. They represent super weathered, super mature sandstones. Because when sandstone is mostly quartz, that means all the other types of minerals have weathered out of it from erosion. So it's very cool. I am going to hit this. I'm curious about this one. These smaller sandstones that I don't want to use for building, I want to see. Let's switch hands here. All right. Oh, awesome. Oh, so cool. Wow. Yeah, I knew how white these would be on the inside. That's so neat. All right. I'm going to start splitting up these small sandstones and use this for soil amendments. I have the same suspicion about this. Also, I believe quartz arenite sandstone. I think when we pop this one open, it's going to look a lot similar to that one. If it'll pop open. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Oh, yeah. Too neat. Oh, okay. I'm excited about this. Cool. Alright. Also quartz arenite. I don't want to break this open. These sizes, I feel, are better maybe used in building. But yeah, this sucker's mostly just quartz grains as well. And this thing, definitely a sandstone. It's kind of, I mean, it's more brown than the others, really fine grained. So I want to hit this thing because I've been curious about whether or not what's going on the inside here. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, okay. Huh. I have to look at this more, but maybe a lithic arenite, or is that just what am I trying to think of? Or is that just oxidation? I'll have to look at those fragments. Maybe I'll keep this one off to the side and figure that out. Well, okay. Thanks for watching another video on mostly sandstones. Please subscribe. If you do, leave a comment. I'll get back to you. And we'll be seeing this area a lot. I like doing videos down here. It's a little loud. I live next to a busy road, but this is a really nice area to do videos. So thank you for watching. Subscribe. Thanks again.